No, I did not forget about ZZZ, alright? I just been working on a lot of Enfield stuff, and because of this, I'm not posting as many videos as I usually like to do. Enfield is releasing really soon, so I want to make sure that things are ready for it. We also have a rerun banner, a different one here on ZZZ, a banner that is going to feature 3 different units, and you can pick the one that you want to pull. And these being Alice, Astra, and Soldier Anby. I own all of 3. I use a lot of these 3 characters, so I know exactly the value that these characters can provide for your account. And this is exactly what I like to talk in these Should You Pull videos. I like to go over these characters, how they work, the value they can provide for you, so you can make the decision and pick the right option for your account, because each account is a different one. Alright, so I'm not going to yap too much on this video, because I'm pretty sure that you probably already have your answer. You're just looking to someone to confirm your thoughts. All right, we have some calculations here, but not so much. But before I begin, a quick word from today's sponsor. Listen, we both know how important it is when it comes to saving money on these gacha games, and that's where LDShop comes in. LDShop.gg is a top-up platform that offers massive discounts and good prices for a lot of different games, including Zone Zero. All you need is your server and the UID, and you're good to go. You just select what you want to buy, fill up everything here, you press top up, and then you're going to get a confirmation detail page. Make sure everything here is correct, because of course you want to get your polychromes and your internet membership, right? You just wait a little bit and your polychromes are going to be delivered to your account that fast. Look at this. And you know there's double top-up bonuses that you get on the first time you buy one of those monochrome packs. LDShop got you covered, because they can trigger the double top bonus for you. And the best part is that whenever you spend $80 in a single month, you get a coupon that allows you to get one of those monthly memberships for free, even in an internet membership, as you can see right here. Register your account using my link down in the description, and you get a 15 and a 5% coupon that allows you to save up to $50. So stop wasting time and start saving money using LDShop. Thanks LDShop for sponsoring this video. All right, so before talking about the characters themselves, I want to point out that there's a thing that a lot of people are like overlooking about this banner, is that this banner right here, it doesn't share the same PD as other banners. Because for example, right here we have 2 different banners, you know, usually it's 1 character and 1 rerun, and the thing is that they both share the same number, as you can see right here. If I do a single pull right here, and you're going to see that it lowers here, it also going to lower it here. Okay, this one has its own PD count, which means that you're going to start at 0 and you need to go all the way to 80 or something. I don't know how long it takes for you to get your S rank. Once you get an S rank, it's going to be a guaranteed, depending on the character that you select. All right, so let's say you selected Alice, then once you get an S rank, it's going to be guaranteed to be Alice. Oh, but what if I do, I don't know, 40 pulls on Alice, then I change my mind and I want to go for Astra? Then it's fine. All of these 3, they share the same PD. All right, so you go from here to 40 here, then you change to Astra, she is already on 40 PD here. All right, and then once you hit Astra, it's going to be guaranteed to be Astra. Okay, so it's fine. You can change between the characters, all these things. It's totally fine. It's just that the very first one is going to be guaranteed, and they don't share PD with the other banners or channels, as the game call it. Okay, 2 other things is that this is a you have a guaranteed S rank agent here, and you also have a guaranteed S rank agent as well. Okay, your first S rank is going to be guaranteed, and it doesn't consume the guaranteed here. All right, they are both separate. And on top of this, you also have the discount that your first 10 pulls is going to be actually only 8 pulls instead of 10 pulls. This applies once again both for the agent banner and also the weapon banner as well. And they also mentioned here some other things, such as the fact that this discount is not going to carry over for future banners. You cannot stack. So if you want to, you need to spend it right now, you know, on this banner. And same thing with the guaranteed. They are not going to stack. Once they release another exclusive rescreening banner on the same system, it's going to be a new guaranteed. This one that we have right here is not going to be available on a future one. Okay, but don't fall for this if you don't need any of these characters. Okay, at the end of the day, you don't need to pull. It's fine to not pull. Save your pulls for things that actually matter. All right, so let's start by talking about Astra. Okay, because I feel that a lot of you are probably going to pull her, and let's be for real, it's probably the best option out of the 3. I have some numbers here talking about Astra, but TLDR about her, she's a really good option for anyone. Anything can make use of her buffs, really generic stuff. The only thing that kind of make really full use of Astra is Rupture agents, Rupture beta teams, and this is because we have exclusive Rupture supports such as Lucia and Pen. They provide sheer force instead of just attack, which is what Astra provides. But everywhere else, she's really good. She's really generic, really great option. The thing about Astra is that you don't play her, period. You just leave her singing in the background, and then you can just focus on your other agents. I know people that love the fact that you don't need to play Astra. I know people that simply hate the fact that you don't need to play Astra. They want to pull a character so they can play the character. In Astra, you're definitely not playing her at all. Okay, but that things aside, gameplay aside, number-wise, she's a pretty massive upgrade when we compare to Lucy. And Lucy is like the most generic support as well, and the buffs that she's going to provide, they are pretty much the same one as Astra. This is why I'm using here. I could compare with Nicole, could compare with Rina, but they are providing different stats, different buffs, and at the end of the day, it's not fair to compare if they are not providing the same thing. Okay, so in this case, we have Lucy and we have Astra. They are both providing attack, crit damage once you go for Mindscapes on Lucy, and also they are both using Kaboom, the cannon, here whenever Astra is not using her signature. Okay, and as you can see right here, it is a massive upgrade over Lucy, okay? The numbers are just really insanely good. And about the signature, yes, you're looking at here right, okay? Astra with the signature is actually worse than Astra with the signature, and this is, well, specifically for Soldier 11, of course, but this is how it's usually going to look on a lot of different things. Astra signature is simply not good. At least not good enough. It just provides damage for you, and damage is something that you can find anywhere. Astra herself with Astral Voice can already provide a lot of damage for you, so there's really no point on getting her signature just for either lower damage potential or similar damage potential as Kaboom, the cannon, Lucy's signature. No reason at all, alright? So save your pulse, only get it maybe if you want the hair glow effect, but that's totally on you. Astra, really good option. Don't get her signature, you don't need it. You can get Alice's signature, for example, which is probably one of the best engines available in this rerun banner, but we're soon going to talk about it. All right, and for those looking to get Mindscapes, because probably some of you watching this video already have Mindscape 0 Astra, you're asking yourself, should I go for Mindscape 1? Yes, if you have the pulse and there's nothing you plan to pull, it is a great option, simply because Astra Mindscape 1 can provide a huge damage increase for you. For Mindscape 2, for those that already own Mindscape 1 and want to go for Mindscape 2, I don't think it's that worth it. It's still the damage increase, that's for sure. It's extra attack for you. It allows you to change also a little bit of your Astra build and maybe even go for more damage on her. But her damage contribution is definitely not going to be that much, so I don't recommend getting Astra Mindscape 2. It's better for you to either save your pulse or just get someone else instead of going for Mindscape 2. Mindscape 0 to Mindscape 1, really good. Mindscape 1 to Mindscape 2, not so much. All right. Now, for Alice and SAnby, I'm not going to include calculations. I'm just going to talk a little bit about their gameplay and things, their gameplay. So, starting with Alice, I'm going to be really honest. I don't see a good reason for you to pull Alice by herself, except the fact that maybe you like the character, all right? Because simply she's just another physical anomaly unit, and we have Piper, which is technically one of the best physical anomaly units in the game, and then we have Jane, which was now added to the shop thing. Where is it? The one where you can trade, this one, right? Yeah, here. You can kind of buy extra copies of Jane, maybe in some events that they are going to give that kind of thing, and just by getting extra dupes of Mindscape 6, Mindscape 7 of some of your characters as well. Not the reality of a lot of you, right? But Jane exists. Jane is still a physical anomaly unit. So at the end of the day, Alice is just another one. There is one thing though, is that Alice has some really unique mechanics that kind of ignores build-up, which is really cool, but still not enough to justify going for Alice, a premium unit, when where's Piper, when this thing right here exists. All right, if anything, Alice's signature is actually much better than Alice in terms of value for anyone's account. But it's pointless for me to say to you to, oh, just get Alice's signature and play Piper if you hate playing Piper. All right. At the end of the day, the reason why I'm not including calculations here is because there's no reason for me to tell you, hey, Piper is going to deal the same damage as Alice, and then you are going to deadly assault and you're not going to get the same damage. Why? Because probably you don't like playing Piper, because you don't want to optimize your Piper gameplay, and you just much rather play Alice. All right, so at the end of the day, if you don't like playing Piper and you want a physical anomaly unit, Alice is better than Jane, period. All right, Piper is equal to Alice, which is both are better than Jane when it comes to just being a physical anomaly unit. There is another exception for Alice, which is the fact that she kind of enables monophysical teams. And this is not for the free-to-play player, because for this, we're talking about going for Mindscapes. Specifically, Mindscape 1 on Alice and Mindscape 2 on Jane. And the reason for this is because you start stacking a lot of defense ignore on your assaults. So this is another multiplier, another source of really good damage increase. Jane and Alice, yes, they have some kind of synergy, but I'm going to be really honest that at Mindscape 0, such as the case of my account, at Mindscape 0, if you're playing Alice with Jane, they are just going to be a side grade to any disorder team. Monophysical is something that is really good if you're looking to invest in Mindscapes of these characters and maximize their damage. If you're just going for baseline at Mindscape 0 with the signature engine, it's not worth it. All right, so TLDR about Alice, pretty solid anomaly physical unit, but not a huge DPS increase over Piper. If anything, you probably want to get her signature up. Either it is for Alice or it is for Piper, because it's a really good signature engine for physical anomaly units. And about SAnby, hi, I have Mindscape 3 SAnby. I don't have SAnby signature. So me personally, I'm definitely pulling SAnby signature, that's for sure. I am not so sure if I'm pulling any character, but SAnby signature for sure. I am pulling, all right, because yeah, not having SAnby signature was a choice. For those that don't know, my Mindscape 3 SAnby just happened because I was pulling for Pulchra, a Mindscape 6 Pulchra on SAnby release, and well, this happened while pulling for Mindscape 6 Pulchra. It was a total of 144 pulls, and this happened. But yeah, SAnby is good, especially if you have other unit that synergizes with SAnby, and by other units, I'm talking about Orphe. We don't talk about this, and also Trigger that I don't have. I lost the 50 on both Trigger banner so far. It is what it is, but yes, SAnby is a really good unit when it comes to aftershock teams, because she increases the damage of other aftershock units on your team, and this is really good. Okay, I do have guides for SAnby, by the way. Okay, so just borrowing some calculations I'm probably going to put here on the screen for my SAnby guide. All right, SAnby signature is pretty good. The reason why I'm getting SAnby signature is simply because it kind of sucks sometimes to watch someone with Mindscape 0 or even Mindscape 1 SAnby with their signature and getting the same damage as me or same score as me. I mean, I know that I have skill issues, but that's far from the point, you know. Also, I like the effects, all right? So yeah, I'm finally getting my SAnby signature. But TLDR about SAnby is that she's a really good character, assuming that you're playing around the whole archetype. And I'm talking about the whole aftershock thing. That means you want to get other aftershock units, so you can use SAnby and get other units to benefit from SAnby, and ideally these other units are also going to provide some sort of effect for SAnby as well, such as the case of Orphe, because Orphe and SAnby together, they just increase the damage of each other. It is really good, okay? But just SAnby by herself, let's say, oh, I pull SAnby because I want an electric DPS, I don't think you need it. Let's be for real, you can just get something else and clear the game. I feel that if you're going for SAnby, it's much better if you already have some of the other aftershock units, or you're pulling SAnby and then you're going for other aftershock units later, so you can build a whole aftershock team around SAnby. SAnby is the one that wants to stay on the field. Everyone else needs to be in the background doing their damage with the aftershock, such as the case with Trigger and also Orphe as well. All right, if we end up getting another aftershock unit that wants to stay on the field, trust me, you're not going to be playing Anby and this other aftershock unit at the same time, because you need Anby to be on the field for her buff to take effect and increase the damage of crit damage of other aftershocks on your team. Okay, so at the end of the day, Soldier Anby is the unit that wants to stay on the field when it comes to aftershock teams, right? But yeah, I guess that's everything. I feel that this video ended up being a little bit longer than I actually want to. I know that I said that it's not going to yap that much, but I probably end up yapping a little bit more than I expected. But it is what it is. All right, let me know in the comments down below who you're planning to pull. So the TLDR for those that couldn't understand exactly what I'm telling on this video is get Astra when it comes to the characters. Get Astra is probably the best option for you. Otherwise, if you already have Astra, you can get Astra Mindscape 1. I don't recommend going for Astra Mindscape 2 unless you really don't have anything else on your mind and you have the spare pulls. You can just wait as well for the 2.6 special program and see who they are going to rerun before deciding to spend your pulls on this rerun or not. All right. Alice and SAnby only get them if you like the characters, because otherwise I don't think it's really worth it for you to go into them. And for weapons, Alice signature is amazing, even higher priority than Alice herself. Even better if you like playing Piper, because Piper can make use of Alice signature. And SAnby signature is also pretty good, assuming that you have a unit that already gets a lot of crit rate somewhere, because the stats it provides are really good, but only SAnby unlock the full potential of the weapon. All right, and Astra signature, please don't save your pulls, don't get it unless you want the hair glow, I guess. All right, but yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope this video could help you, and that's it. See ya.